Hey folks, and welcome to part 7 of the Super Mario World playthrough, where I just tackled Forest of Illusion 1 in the last part, but this time around I gotta mosey on through Forest of Illusion DOS. And this time around I'm gonna go ahead and get this Cape Feather, as you get that Cape Feather power up right at the beginning if you've already activated the Green Switch Palace. And I'm already struggling to get through here, as, sometimes I just get a little bit impatient and those, spiky looking blue whatever they're supposed to be, they move really slowly in this level, and they are very predominant in this level. But no need to worry folks, as I still managed to get through here, although it does crank up the level of urgency getting through this level if you've already ended up exhausting your resources and you were a small Mario. But yeah, some of these underwater levels are pretty cool. Oh, I just noticed I maxed out the live counter, so I've got 99 lives, and that's all fine and good. It's a shame you can't get more than that, but that's just how a lot of these older games are. For some reason, the live counters just don't count to 100. I wonder if it kind of ties into all those freakouts about how Y2K was going to be, how computers wouldn't be able to count to 2000. Kind of similar to how live counters can't. But anyways, you got all these fish throwing themselves at you, and I gotta say, folks, I don't consider myself to be like some kind of country boy or anything like that, despite my background. But I do like to go fishing from time to time, because fishing is a relaxing activity. I'm just bringing that up because of all the fish that are throwing themselves at me in this level. And you see, most of the levels in the Forest of Illusion are just red dot levels, so I gotta go back through here, as I'm not done with this level just yet. Got some more of those green fish, more of these puffer looking things, or whatever they're supposed to be. Since I'm already Cape Mario, I should be alright for the time being. Although power-ups really don't help you in the case of these enemies here. Yeah, sometimes I'll carry these blocks with me just to get that little boost of speed there, and I'm Fire Mario once again. Get a few coins out of it. And wait for these things to cross paths. They need like a sign or something that say these puffer things Xing or whatever they're supposed to be. I will pay more attention to the names of these when I see the credits roll again, because the enemies get a roll call, which is pretty cool. But I got a key to get over here. And the key in this level will take me to the next and final Switch Palace, folks. There it is. Yes, folks, this is the Blue Switch Palace, and this is the final Switch Palace in Super Mario World. It is possible to get a couple extra lives out of this one, but it doesn't look like I bother. Since I already got 99 lives, I don't really feel like going out of my way to get any more extra lives. And the power of the switch I have pressed will turn that silhouette into a blue block. And my progress will also be saved. And there's that save progress thing, and I'll go on to see what's going on in the Forest of Illusion 3. This one's a little bit tricky to get through, as there are these bubbles that carry certain enemies your way, and you just gotta look out for them. However, I just decided to fly on through here. This is one of the few levels where I'm like, you know what? I feel like I've kind of earned this. I'm just gonna go ahead and fly through one of these levels, just to get it over with. And like all the previous levels, it's a red dot, so 2 exits, and go ahead and see what's cooking in the other alternate exit. Although first, a path is cleared to get to the ghost house. The forest ghost house. But I'm not ready to go there just yet, folks. Sometimes those bubble things are pretty cool, as you'll see later. Like, for example, that one you just seen with the mushroom power-up. Sometimes these things have power-ups in them, and that's pretty cool with me. But yeah, once again, I'm just gonna fly through here as the alternate exit. The alternate exit, folks, is toward the end of this level. And toward the end of this level, you gotta deal with them freaking Koopa football players. And one of these pipes over here, I believe it's that yellow one, maybe the green one. Okay, yeah, it's the green one, has the key. The key to the universe. The key to the city. Do people actually do that in real life, or is that just a cartoon thing? Like, do cities actually award people with a key to the city anymore? That should be a thing. That'd be cool. But I still got some more Forest of Illusion shenanigans to take care of. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the Forest Ghost House. Which, even though this has 2 different exits in it, spoilers, both exits pretty much just take you to the same place. Well, actually, no, that's unfair to say. One of them will take you one place, and the other one doesn't take you anywhere, is what I meant to say. I'll just go ahead and fly up top and get to the next door. Now, as far as ghosts go, this is probably the most difficult level to deal with them in, as there are just so many of them, and you never really know when they're gonna pop into the screen, as they are briefly invisible. But no need to worry, folks, because I'm gonna go ahead and take this first exit over here. But there's one more exit I gotta get if I'm gonna get the full 96 exit experience going in this playthrough. So my work isn't done here yet. These bonus games are pretty much freaking pointless now that I've already got all the exits, though. But even with that mindset at this point in the recording, I'm still able to get a few extra lives. I wonder how many I would actually have if I was to keep count, like past 99. If anybody at home is keeping counters, keeping score past 99 lives, just put it in the comments, I guess. Of course, this ghost house has a couple more of the big boo. But even though they make quite a few appearances in this game, they're not really that big of a deal to deal with. Now, once again, I'm just going to go ahead and fly up there. Get back to the door. Once again, I got to deal with these freaking boo appearing on the screen. Since I'm moving fast, though, should be alright. Oh, never mind. In Super Mario World, you got to move fast! As the theme song would go in the animated version of Super Mario World. Which isn't a complete and total waste. I actually did like the animated series a little bit. I just wish it got more episodes. There's another one of those rare 3-up moons. And this alternate exit, folks, I gotta say, as you plainly see, doesn't take you anywhere. So it's like, why'd they even bother? Oh well. On to the next thing. And here you got a Lakitu that is luring a 1-up at you. And I was crazy enough to get it, so now he's gonna throw a bunch of enemies at me. But once again, we got more 2 exit shenanigans here. And, whoa! I thought I was gonna bonk him there, so I was kind of getting my hopes up on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that checkpoint, and since I mentioned more 2 exit shenanigans, I'm gonna go ahead and get the key exit first. But sometimes it just be like that, folks. I don't really need that P-switch this time around. I'll go ahead and just get the key. And take this key over here. And unlock the next secret exit. And I believe the next one just clears more pathways as far as I know. Which is just how a lot of corporations are and a lot of deforestation goes, just clearing a bunch of pointless pathway in the forests. Yes, the Fromark channel does support the environment, but that's besides the point. This is just Super Mario World. This isn't real-time stuff. Real-time stuff's too much of a pain in the ass to keep up with, and a lot of it's just sad. Or angering. I'd like to keep my stress levels as low as possible. Anyways, I'll go ahead and show off this alternate pathway. Try to get this freaking... yeah, get that Lokitu out of the way. Oh, that was close. Yeah. 20 more points for the big points. Yeah, pretty much just kind of pointless stuff. Just clears more forestry. So that makes me wonder if this game is implying that Mario hates the environment. This level's pretty neat though, because you can just ride this platform here. Although if you have Cape Mario, which I don't have for this part of what's going on, since I don't have a Cape Mario, I can't just fly directly to the end and get a few extra lives, but that's all fine and good because, like I said, just in the name of legitimacy, I'm just gonna try to get through everything as carefully and show off as much as I can in the playthrough. I mean, even though I kind of suffer from what I like to call Sonic Syndrome, I don't want to just blaze through everything in every game I play. But if I'm a skilled enough player, it just kind of happens sometimes. But yeah, just riding the platform, and there it is. Yeah, if I were to fly over that tape there, I could get 3 extra lives, but like I said, I don't really care. Got 1,260,000 points, which is pretty cool. And this pathway is going to give way to the next fortress. This is the Forest Fortress. And that sounds like it could be a tongue twister. Forest Fortress, Forest Fortress, Forest for the... You got more of these hammers from the first castle. And you got these fancy saw blade looking things. This is another level that I remember tripping me up all the time as a younger kid. And a lot of my playthroughs would end here, and I would be pretty bummed out. And of course you got more of that auto-scrolling madness. That Marble Madness. Maybe I should play Marble Madness one day. There's a game I want to play one day that brings back a ton of memories. It's called Marble Blast Gold. Because that game is my childhood right there. Because it seemed to be on all the school computers for the longest time. Whenever I'd get any spare time in class, I would be right then and there. Marble Blast Gold. But this is Super Mario World, and I'm getting my crap handed to me because I keep getting hit by the fire enemies. Or at least I did for that moment. Look out for more of them freaking saw blades. Yeah, I definitely want to get that Super Mario mushroom. There is a bonus thing that I could show off if I was Cape Mario. But beyond this door that I just got into, you can go further on beyond the screen and get a bunch of extra lives before you appear in the Reznor room. But the Reznor room's not going to be a problem this time around, folks, and that's actually going to be the end of Part 7 of Super Mario World. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and knock out everything else in the next part. Well, not everything else, but the next part of the business that is to be taken care of.